how many of you have shopped online? Look at this. We just did it the other day. Shopped online. Everything. I bought televisions online. I bought mixers online. Okay? Things change. Final story. Because when it comes down to it, the reason things don't grow is that sometimes we don't have the perception or the understanding of how to make them grow. 1990, a former student of mine was the general manager for Channel 7. And he called me up and said, would I write a script? They want to do some historical programming. So I wrote a script. We wrote the script and then they did the filming. I don't know if they got that backwards or not, but anyhow, I did the script. And he said what they were going to do is they were going to go out and try to solicit advertising to back up these historical programs. And they did one. And he said what killed him, he said it was so disappointing. He went to this business and he said, we laid this out. He was a business major, accountant. He laid this advertising campaign out that would increase this business, which is no longer in business. And he said, there. And the guy said, well, that's well and good, but what am I going to do with the increased business? You think I want to expand? Do you think I want to get bigger? No. It's got to stay the same. Last thing. A couple years ago, a couple people asked me to come in and do some history for what we were calling the Hopeful City Project. Several people were involved with it. And we're going to combine some things. Okay? I mean, you've got one of the smallest, most compact counties in America. And we've got police officers in Wheeling, West Liberty, Valley Grove, Triadelphia, Bethlehem. Okay? You've got city government, you've got Wheeling Water, you've got town. It just doesn't make any sense. As soon as that comes out, and the mayor's, another former student of mine said, I'm not in charge, I'm not in favor of anything. Okay. But if you study the Hopeful City, what's interesting about it is the people who were interested in it were not from Wheeling. None of them were born here. Mark Seitz was born in North Carolina or someplace. Bill Ridenauer came from Pennsylvania. I'm not from Wheeling. I'm from the northern part. The cream comes to the top of it. That's where I'm. And if you talk to the guys and the people who work for Hopeful City, one of the things that they will tell you is that the frustration of dealing with a group of people in Wheeling who don't want to change. Well, this is the way it's been. Okay, but it's not that way. I don't know, but that's the way it's been. That's the way it's going to do. Now, where is Hopeful City? It's gone. Who did it? Who pulled the plug on them? They pulled the plug on themselves. Why? Because after a while, why would you keep hitting yourself in the head? It's not going to work. So, where's that lead us? This figure will be lower when the census comes out in 2010. I don't know where it will end, but we haven't hit bottom yet. I'm sorry to say that, but I'm just convinced that it's true. And part of it is that I don't think that we have produced enough people, either in business or elsewhere, who has that vision. Now, I will say that there are some people who have tried. And I'm not saying this because he's my son-in-law, but David McKinley bought the old library building and is redoing it. And his father did the same thing with the building next to him. Now, For those of you who know me know that the senior David and I, we don't always see eye to eye politically. But I have always appreciated his